Regular expression. This regex is a pattern matching technique used to search, manipulate, and validate strings based on specific patterns. In Java, regex is provided via java.util.regex package, and which contains two core classes like pattern, which defines the rules or patterns, and matcher, which applies those rules to user input. So why we need regex? So imagine this: like your app asks users to enter an email or a phone number and a password. But what if the user types a gibberish? So that's where regular expression comes into picture. So it helps in validating inputs like emails, password, phone number, etc. Then search and extract pattern from text. Then replaces or split string based on patterns. And it also helps in parsing logs, config files, or user data efficiently. So it is concise, powerful, and performance friendly for string operations. So we have like key classes like pattern, which compiles the regex pattern, then matcher, which applies that pattern to a given string, then pattern syntax exception, it's an exception for invalid patterns. So let's see each classes one by one now. So pattern classes is used to compile regex into a pattern object. So it is immutable and thread safe. So it has methods like a compile. So it compiles a regular expression, and it also has a in like optional field or optional flag like case sensitive or comment and all. So then matcher method creates a matcher for input string. Then we have split and matches. Like a split is to split the string around the matches. Then matches method is to it's a static utility to quickly match a full string. So here's a simple example. So basically, like pattern class has a private constructor, so you need to directly call a compile method to get the pattern object. So here you can see you have to pass a input that is a regex and a flag. It's an optional one. So here it says like case insensitive. So then we have a matcher class using pattern object matcher. I'm just checking whether a provided string is matching with this input or not. Provided regex is matching with this uh, string or not. So here we have a Java, so it will say it's matched. So only if you go with find method. We'll see other matcher method later. So we have again matcher classes, like it's a object is created from pattern itself, like we have seen here. So using first we have to create pattern object. Using the pattern object with a pattern a matcher method, we can create a matcher object, and it's a stateful engine for regex operation on string. So it has important methods like find, so used to search for substrings of a string that matches a given regular expression. So here you can see like using find we can get the or we can find the a substring within provided a sentence or provided full string. So then we have matches, like it matches entire string. So find will only check whether a provided or input string present in the complete sentence or complete string, but matches will try to match entire provided input. Then we have looking at like matches from the beginning only, then start and end. Like it's provides the start index of current match and end index of current match. Then we have group, which returns the matched subsequence from a last find method or matches method. Then replace all is to replace all the matches, and replace first, like replace the first match. So we have again pattern sync exception. It's a checked exception thrown when a regex pattern is invalid. Let's say if you provide a pattern or rule, like invalid rule, while compiling it says like it's it might throw exception and all. So you need to add try catch block, and I can add like pattern syntax exception class. So we have a basic syntax and meta characters like for a dot. So what happens is like any character, like if you provide dot as a pattern, so it matches any character except new line. So here you can see if you provide a pattern a dot c, it matches with abc and axc. So any character except new line. Then we have a star like zero or more occurrence. If you provide any star before any character, it will either it should contain or might not. So here you can see LO and star. So it matches with L, LO, and double O also. Then we have a plus, that is one or more occurrence. So we'll see all symbol example later. So here you can see go plus, which matches with go and G double O as well. So one or more occurrence. Then we have like question mark, which zero or one occurrence. That is, you can see here color will matches with COLOR and COLOUR. Then range, so square brackets, like it is a range, like it matches with any vowel here. So any character within that range will matched. Then slash D is for digit. It's a small d. Again, like slash a capital D is for non-digits. And you can give the exact count here if you give within the flower brackets. So here slash D should match with 3 digits. If you give 2, it will be 2. And again, 3 comma, if you give minimum is 3 and maximum can be anything. Slash W it's for word character. Slash W capital W is for non-word characters. Then negation, that is like if you add negation and any characters, then it should start, the means the string should start with that particular characters. Here it is high, so the string should start with high itself. And dollar symbol is for end string, similar to that start string. The end string, like end, and if you add dollar symbol, the string, provided string or input string, should end with that particular character itself. Then or operator and small brackets for grouping. So you can see here, if you add any characters within the small brackets and it matches with these things. So how to use regex? So first you need to import the package. Then like first create the pattern, whatever the pattern you have, like you can create it and compile, create the pattern object. Using that pattern object, call a matcher method, which will create a matcher object. So pass the input through either matcher, find, or anything. So then using that matcher, then find the character. So first you need to create the matcher, provide the string. Using that, it will find matches or anything. So first step, import the regex method. Then create two objects, that is pattern and matcher. Using matcher object, find the strings, or just do the regex operations. Here is a simple example. So here you can see I have provided the pattern double slash D plus. Here you can see D slash slash D is for digit, plus is for one or more occurrence. So like one or more digit occurrence. Like if you provide a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, anything, so it should be 1 or more than that. So you can see if I provide 1, 2, 3, it will give it will be true. Yeah, in this case, I have provided input as ABC 1, 2, 3, XYZ. So here I'm using find operation or find method. So first what it will try is like matcher, it will try to see whether any of the string contains digits. So it has 1, 2, 3, and matcher dot group will provide that group itself. Like 1, 2, 3 is a group within this string, so it will provide 1, 2, 3. So different between find and matches. So what we have seen before is like the definition for a matches, and find is like matches will match the entire string. Find will use to search for subsequence, like substring within provided input string. So here you can see the example. So here again the same pattern, that is slash d plus input character. If input character contains a digit, one or more occurrence, it will give you the result for find. But in case of matches, what it will try to do is it will try to do, or it will try to search entire string. So whether provided pattern has has that in entire string. So if the string contains the pattern, then the matches will give you true, otherwise it will be false. So if the input string was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it would have given true. But in case of find, it will just matches the substring. So here the one of the substring like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is matches the pattern, so it will give true. So the grouping. So what we have seen is like the find will match only, or it will try to search only the substring. The same thing we can achieve using find and group here. So the input here, what you can see is users and multiple emails. So the pattern you can see here slash w. So any word, one or more word, then dot literal, then again one or more word, and in the middle it should contain at, then again word, dot, and word. So you can see it matches with this word, then dot, then word, at. Gmail is another word, then dot com is another word. So what it will try to give you is like first it will give full match because matcher dot group will give full match. Then first group, that is we have given within the group here. So you can see what it will try to give is the username, then domain. If you use matcher dot group 2, it will give the domain, and matcher 1 will give the username. So this is how it will give you the result. So first match and second match. So here are some use cases. I have use cases for validating email, the same thing which we have done before. So here the pattern is like it should start with a word. It might contain dot or hyphen and one or more occurrence for plus. Then I have at, then again word. It might contain dot or hyphen and one or more occurrence. So here SW is word and it is starting with a word, then dot symbol, the same thing which we have given dot, and for you, and again for you is the word. At symbol, yeah, I have given at, and Gmail, Gmail and dot operator, here again dot or dot literal, and com. So com also the word, and it is ending with word itself. So starting with word and ending with word. So it will matches. So then I have password validation. So here I'm using question mark and equal symbol. So here what it will do is it's a positive look ahead. It checks for a pattern ahead without consuming characters. So it doesn't return characters. It only confirms if the condition is met or not. So then I have a negation. Here what I am saying is ensure that at least one letter, either it can be uppercase or lowercase, is present anywhere in the string. So then same thing. Only allow letters and digits and requires at least 9 characters. Yeah, so here what we are trying to do is check at least one letter and ensure there is at least one digit, the second one, and again the last will be like allows only letters and digit and it should contain 8. So here we have 8 characters and first two will be like first will be word or character, that is from A to Z, either it can be caps or small or lowercase. Then like mobile number validation, so it should start with 6 to 9, that is 6, 7, 8, 9. So here it's starting with 9, so it matches. Then it should end with digit and it should contain 9 digits. So we have 9 digits. So it will match. Then search all digits in a sentence. So that's what we have seen before. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will print you 4 digits if you have used group and find. Then replace space with dash, so hyphen. So replace all I am using. So I am checking with yes, that is space, and replace with this. And it's like splitting the provided string and it will convert it to the array. So when can you use reject? Like reject is everywhere, from validating sign up forms, filtering chat messages, to cleaning messy input from user data. It makes your app smarter and safer. So you can use it for validating email, phone, or password validation, or log parsing, or extraction, complex string transformation, and all. So for structured data parsing, use parser, and like if the user friendly input is it's not required. So Java regular expression in Java provides a powerful, compact, and flexible way to work with text and patterns. So mastering Regex can help you write a cleaner and more effective string handling code. So let's see a simple code in Eclipse now. So here I have Eclipse code. So First is Regex. So I will break down each one here. So I have sample Regex as well. So first what I am doing is I have added negation. So then slash word, it should start with word and contain hyphen or dot as well, and one or more occurrence. So let me execute this first. So the sample word, you can see I have given swinc dot for you. So the sample is valid. So the first character is valid. So that is I'm giving, it should start with word and might contain dot and hyphen. So let's say if I provide hyphen here, so that's also it's true. So if I have not provided anything, that also true. So it might contain anything within this set. So that's why we have added square brackets. Then let's say if I provide this and at Gmail, so it should start with Gmail. So at Gmail, yeah, this is true. So we have at, then any characters and dot also I can include. Yes. Then at the end, so I have again dot literal. Then it should end with a word and the minimum character is 2. So if I give com here and if I add a whole thing, it's false because we don't have dot. Can see dot com, so I can give in as well. So if I give only one character, it will give false because minimum is 2. The range which I have given is minimum is 2 and maximum can be anything. So then for regex, so it should start with 6 to 9, either from 6 to 9. Let me give that it in this pattern, and sample should be, let's say if I give 8, it is true. So if I give 0, it will give me a false. So then a digit should end, it should have 9 characters. So what I'll be doing is I'll copy this and paste it here. So it is goes, it is true here. So if I give one letter less, it will give false. So that's how these two works. Then password, again what we have discussed, that is it should contain at least one upper or lower case, then digit, and it should contain 8 characters. So that's how password also works. So this is all about regex in Java. Thanks for watching.